What's going on, guys? Didn't see you there. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the workout of Saturday, I believe. Is that Saturday? This is going to be Saturday. We're going to start off with some pulling strength, and we're going to combine vertical pulling with horizontal pulling. Okay, more about that just in a bit. Then we're going to just completely destroy the legs, but be safe. And then we're finishing with the advanced workout. So, starting with the pulling strength. It's going to be, like I said, a combo of a horizontal pull and a vertical pull. So for the horizontal pull, we're going to do the bend over row. And Javier is going to use his backpack. He wants to go into kind of like a good morning type position. So he's going to hinge in the hip. He has some tension on the hamstrings. He's going to lift his chest. And then he's going to pull the bag towards his sternum. There we go. And as you can see, his elbows go back into his side and they kind of pull them back into the hip. So you don't want to pull the elbow straight up. So you don't want to go there, but you want to go back. There we go. And rest. So we're going to do 10 reps of those, and then we're going to go to the vertical pull, which we actually have to go over to the rig. So walk with us. Well, Javier can tell you all about his black belt judo experiences. So of course we're doing the bend over row, and hopefully you loaded your backpack or whatever you're using heavy enough that 10 reps is pretty difficult. So you should be pretty fatigued by now. Then he's going to go to the vertical pull, and he's going to use his belt. Maybe you could throw it around a tree or something in the park. This is going to be really, really tough for the grip, and he's going to pull up. There we go. You do one more. Nice. And rest. So a scaling option for this one could be a negative, or we go to the bend. So for the negative, you're going to jump up and going to control yourself down. There we go. Or if you don't have access to a black belt, which most of us don't, you can use a bend. So he's going to sit on the floor. And when he pulls down, if you go from the back, he's going to pull his elbows out and down. There we go. That's it. And then he's going to go up again. So you don't want to necessarily pull your elbows back, but actually you want to pull them down. So really activating those lats. Let's do one more. And you can see he's really squeezing right here, pulling that shoulder blade down. Rest. All right, so as you can see, we don't have the scaling option of the ring row because that's also a horizontal pull. So we don't want to have horizontal in combination with horizontal. So these are the scaling options or the vertical pulling options. If you have any questions, just shoot them up in the sugar wad, and we can always try something else. So this is going to be done for 6 sets, and in between your sets you have a minute and a half rest, which is pretty short. That is why you're going to blow up, and you're probably going to see those max reps of supinated pull-ups. That is going to go down every single set, okay? But that's the whole point of the workout, really working that lactic acid. When you're done with that, we're going to go to the leg work, and that's going to be an M-rep of 16 minutes, and we're going to use a staircase. But the only thing is, you don't want to use just a little staircase of just 3 steps. It has to be a minimum of 10 stair steps, okay, just for the workout. If you have a small stairs, you have to do it a couple times. The first one is going to be up and down the stairs, and he's going to use his backpack. He's been loading it with lots and lots of weights. Again, maybe put your kid in the backpack or something. And he's going to walk up. All right, so the walk up the stairs is going to be forward. He's at the top of the stairs now, and he's going to make 20 squats with his backpack. There we go. We always want to make sure we have the proper squat, so weight on the full foot, knees in line with the toes, neutral spine, okay? And then we go below parallel. Then he's at the top of the stairs, so he has to go down, and he's going to walk backwards. Now this is pretty easy, so you don't, like he's doing this pretty easy, but of course if you actually have a staircase, you don't want to fall down. So if needed, hold on to the railing a little bit, or just go really slow. It's not really for time, because it's an M-rep, it's going to be more for quality work. So once he's down the stairs, He's going to do reverse lunges with his backpack. There we go. And rest. So really make sure when you do those reverse lunges, you don't slam your knee into the ground. Be nice and gentle. If you can't do that, just hold the knee a little bit above the floor. That's one round. It's going to be MREP of 16 minutes, so you have to get back up the stairs, guys, and keep going. Just crank up the volume real loud, really put some heavy metal on, make your neighbors happy, and just grind for 16 minutes. Again, it's not about how many reps you can do, it's just about keeping a consistent grind pace and holding on for 16 minutes. Okay? The advanced workout is going to be 4 rounds for time, a 400-meter run. If you don't have access to 400 meters, you can do 2 minutes of running or just static running. And then it's going to go to the dumbbells. It's going to be a double kettlebell or dumbbell front squat. That's it. As you can see, he has the weights on his shoulders. And rest. Toes to bar or scaling option V up. There we go. Hammer through them. And then the strict handstand push-up. Now the scaling option for the strict handstand push-up is going to be the hand release push-up. Just another variation to try to make you guys stronger. So the hand release push-up, he's going to go down to the floor, right? His hands release and he's going up. Now what you don't want to do is worm your way up. So you don't want to do this. Try to keep your body as nice and tight while pressing up. So that means also bringing your hips up with you. For the weights, only if you have access to them. For the males, everything from 20 up to whatever weight you want to use. And the females, minimum weight is 15. Just for the RX version, just use whatever you have available. Okay? Warm up. It's going to be the first one, it's going to be at the wall. And that's just to open up the shoulders a little bit. He's going to push his head through. And he really tries to press his chest towards the ground. And he's going to hold that for 30 seconds. All right. If you want to have more stretch, what you could do is while pressing down, he's going to suck his belly button in and basically rounding his low back a little bit, and from there pressing down while rounding this out. So you're going to have even more stretch. And rest. And then a body weight good morning, which is just a hinge in the hip to get you ready for the bend over rows and up. So hold. So once you see when he's going down, he really presses his hips back, tension on the hamstrings, and he keeps his back nice and neutral, right? So you don't want any deviation in the back. One more. There we go. And rest. So that's the workout for today, guys. I hope you're going to have fun with it. If you can, maybe video yourself doing whatever variation you're doing for the pull-up. That should be really fun to see, also to keep everybody inspired and to maybe share some ideas, because this is going to come back for sure. All right, have fun and see you guys in a bit.
Peace.